Tonight, a judge has pushed a high-stakes puzzle into the public square by formally linking Antoine Griezmann's transfer to a broader legal probe into alleged illegal commission payments during Josep Maria Bartomeu's presidency. And at the centre of that move sits a striking detail: a Euros 15 million payment that investigators say may have been used to halt Atletico Madrid from filing a complaint while Griezmann was still under contract. The language the court used, unfair administration and falsehood, is not mere legal jargon. It describes patterns that, if proven, suggest decisions taken in ways that benefited hidden interests rather than the club. For months, Barcelona has been an institution under strain. The former president has been summoned to answer complaints, police inquiries turned up questions about the Malcolm transfer, and now another marquee signing has the potential to widen the catalogue of mistrust. What the judge's order does in practical terms is simple but powerful. It allows the Griezmann deal to be examined alongside other transfers in which intermediaries' payments and internal approvals may form a repeating pattern. That means investigators will be able to seek internal emails, meeting minutes, payment records, and contracts across a far broader time frame and compare the mechanics of multiple deals. The crucial questions are straightforward and narrow. Who authorised that Euros 15 million payment? What contractual basis was recorded for it? Did the club's governance bodies approve or even see relevant documentation? And which agents or third parties received sums that are not reflected transparently in club accounts? Uncovering the answers will require forensic accounting and legal scrutiny of the sort that can turn seemingly routine commercial choices into evidence of criminal intent, or conversely can demonstrate that what looked irregular was explained by legitimate legal or tactical reasons. For fans, the details can feel distant from goals and league tables, but the consequences are immediate. Sponsors and commercial partners dislike association with unresolved legal risk. Board stability crumbles when members fear financial mismanagement. And the club's unique membership model depends on faith that elected leaders safeguard the institution's assets rather than channel them toward opaque settlements. The addition of the Griezmann signing to the probe also shifts the political landscape inside Barcelona. Rival factions who have long argued about direction and governance will use the judge's language to press for audits, accountability, and structural reform. While defenders may argue that high-level transfers often involve complex settlements and that a payment to avoid litigation is not, by itself, a crime. That legal tug-of-war will play out in filings, press rooms, and, crucially, in courtrooms where documentary evidence matters more than rhetoric. For investigators, the path forward is methodical. Trace bank transfers, examine who signed off on internal memos, identify intermediaries and any parallel companies used to route fees, and compare the Griezmann deal to other transfers already questioned, like Malcolm. Each document could narrow the gap between allegation and proof, or conversely could remove doubt about the club's intentions. Whatever the outcome, the episode is a reminder that high-profile signings are not only sporting judgments, but financial and legal acts that must survive scrutiny. If prosecutors find sufficient evidence, individuals could face charges that reshape how Spanish football governs big money deals. If not, the club still faces a reputational hit that will pressure future leaders to strengthen oversight. For Barcelona's members and supporters, the real test will be transparency. Will the club allow a full accounting of what happened, and will reforms follow that restore confidence? As some demand quick headlines and others counsel patience for the legal process, the one certainty is that the Euros 15 million detail has transformed a transfer story into a legal and ethical reckoning, and the next court filings and document disclosures will determine whether this becomes a criminal case, a governance crisis, or both. Tonight we will be watching those filings, the reactions inside the club, and any forensic evidence that surfaces, because this is not merely about one player's move. It is about how power and money were handled at one of world football's most famous institutions, and how that legacy will be judged by courts, members, and history.